Alright, so this is the first video of the 6 games of the Alberta GT tournament. In this Alberta GT tournament, we were playing out of the rulebook scenarios with a little twist, and in the deployment phase, we got to pick our sides and then alternate deployment of the terrain pieces, which we were allowed to deploy it on our own sides. We were forced to deploy it on our own sides, and then it could be in the middle, but the majority of it had to be on our side, which was really interesting because it brought a whole new flavor of strategy on terrain placement. Because normally you would try to balance the terrain because you don't know what side you're going to be on. Where in this, you got to actually just be like, hey, there's a horde of guys on that guy's army. I'm going to try and put these buildings together so that he can't run at me. And so that was a really interesting twist. Not everybody loved it. I liked it. I appreciated it. And yeah, the only comp that was in it was you're only allowed 12 dice maximum in a magic dice, no matter how many more dice you generate throughout it. So with like the +1 dice from Lizardmen or Dark Elves, Death Magic of course, and then no Folding Fortress, because apparently some people cheat. Oh, they don't cheat, but they build like a building like this tall and then put like 90 crossbow guys in there and shoot out of it. And yeah, so it was 2,400 points. I decided to rock my vampire counts with no vampires because I got to this part of the tournament without using vampires. So I thought I had to keep rocking with it. So I'll just quickly go over the magic items that were in my list. I'll show you what I have in my list every single time. But my level 4 Necromancer was my general. All he had was a black periop. I had another level 4 Necromancer who was on Death Magic, and he had the Rod of Flaming Death. My White King, who was my BSB, had the Night Shroud and Iron Curse Icon. And then I had a Scroll Caddy, who was just a level 1 Necromancer with a Dispel Scroll. One of my units of skeletons had the Banner Swiftness, and my Graveguard had the Banner of the Barrows. And I went with an infantry list with 2 Terrorgeists, and no vampires, not a single vampiric unit in my army. And I hope you enjoy game 1. Alright, so we're just at the Alberta GT playing my first game. I'm playing against Ryan and his Warriors of Chaos. Ryan, do you want to go over what you're bringing?
What?
You want to go over what you brought?
5 dogs, no upgrades. Unit of 6 Nurgle Ogres with full command. Unit of 6 Forsaken of Slaanesh. This is a unit of 19 Warriors of Nurgle with Festus, the Leech Lord, and a level 2 Metal Wizard. Also has full command, American Nurgle. A Nurgle Mark Chariot, Demon Prince of Nurgle, Chosen of Slaanesh, with a BSB of Slaanesh, and then 5 Hounds.
Alright, and on my side I got a unit of dogs, skeletons, 2 units of zombies, 1 unit is character loaded with my 2 level 4s and my level 1, 2 Terrorgeists, Graveguard with my BSB, skeletons, Spirit Host, other dogs. This one is Blood and Glory, and Warriors of Chaos have first turn. Alright, so he just finished Warriors of Chaos, turn 1. He moved up, no charges, everything just kind of moved up, dogs are holding that fence. In the magic phase, he got Glittering Scales and Enchanted Blades on his dudes, total powering it, losing 1 Chaos dude and ruining his wizard. And we're off to Vampire Counts turn 1. So he just finished Vampire Counts turn 1. Charges were dogs into his dogs. Everything else just kind of moved up. Magic phase saw a Doom and Darkness on his general. He dispelled my Curse of the Years and then scrolled my Spirit Leech on his general. Combat, my dogs killed his dogs, failed to panic those ogres, and we're off to Warriors of Chaos turn 2. Alright, just finished Warriors of Chaos turn 2. Ogres charging here. His Forsaken charged into here. Oh no, sorry, his Chosen charged into here. They failed. Demon Prince charged at the Spirit Host, killed them. Everything else just kind of moved up. Magic phase, he dispelled Doom and Darkness. Combat, he killed 4 of my Graveguard, or 5 of my Graveguard, and I killed all of his ogres -2. He broke, killing his BSB, or his standard, and we are off to Vampire Counts turn 2. Alright, we just finished Vampire Counts turn 2. Charges were Spirit Host into his Forsaken. Rallied, moved Terrorgeist up, Skeletons up, Graveguard, everything. Dusky has just kind of stayed there. Magic phase, I Doom and Darkness his dude, total powering it, taking a wound on every one of my casters, and storing 2 dice. And then Terrorgeist
diced them off rolling boxcars, so Doom and Darkness was kind of not needed. And then screamed off his ogre, and we were off to Wars of Chaos turn 3. Alright, just finished Wars of Chaos turn 3. Both of these units tried to charge into my Graveguard. Chosen failed, Chariot moved forward, and this fight's still went on. Magic Phase, he put Enchanted Blades on them, total powering it, doing a small detonation again, killing 4 of his guys, and failing to, wounding his dude, but he regened it. In that combat, he did 1 wound to me, and I did 1 wound to him, so it was a draw, which kind of was bullshit. And in here, he beat me by 5, but I got to murder Festus, and we are off to Vampire Counts turn 3. Alright, so we just finished Vampire Counts turn 3. All of my shit charged in there. I just screamed off 10 dudes. Raised some zombies in front of his guys. Skeletons are in there, only fighting 1 dude. These skeletons went in to tie up his chariot, and I got back a shit ton of Graveguard, and Ryan conceded. I break him at this point, and then I'm gonna, that unit's gonna go hit the building, and then it's gonna scream the shit out of them, killing that guy. Forsaken are probably gonna die there. And yeah, that's game 1.